What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Love Bites. Yes, indeed. Love Bites fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bob, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Lee Fernando, Chad the Dragon Lord, Red Niz, Asako Plum, James Green, Krauser, and Hamish Alexander. And this is actually Hamish Alexander's prioritized request for the month of November for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Hamish. I hope you enjoy the show, man, along with everybody else who requested the song. They all want to see me react to this song is Love Bites with this tune called Signs of Deliverance. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hold on, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Yandin Dazai, okay? And the video has 728 views. It's on YouTube. 728 views. That's it? It's not gonna get you there. Sorry. Look, I'm sure the song's fine. I'm sure the video's fine. I'm just saying, 728 views, it's not gonna get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Love Bites, Signs of Deliverance. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Yes. yes.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
Yeah, this is much up more my alley than what I heard from the last song that they did. I did a reaction not too long ago. Yeah, I forgot what the song was. It was Love Bites. God, I don't remember the name of the song though. But this is far more up my alley. Absolutely. The speed is there. The intensity is there. The melodics are there. The harmonics are there. I mean, they were there in the other song too, but not like this. Not with this type of execution. This is far more impressive. It's a lot more fun to listen to, if I'm being honest. I'm far more sold on this song than I was on the other one. Couldn't help but notice Miho coming up with that Steve Harris pose, you know, foot up on the monitor, sticking the bass neck out into the crowd like a machine gun. That was very cool. Very Steve Harris-ish from Iron Maiden. That whole intro, that unison line intro from the two guitars and from the bass, kind of Iron Maiden-ish in its own little way. It was kind of nice. It was a great intro. Really good intro. Let's keep going. Yeah, that was fun to watch. Hearing it's one thing, seeing it's another. Listening to it, like if you weren't able to see that and you were able to hear it, you would be impressed, right? It'd be very impressive to hear. Very well done, very clean, well harmonized, well executed. Great syncopation from both of them with those harmonized riffs. Now here's the thing though, watching them do it just added to it though. Watching them play exactly the same way, you know, when one of them had their hand over bridging and tapping, the other one was doing the exact same thing. When they both switched under, they switched at the exact same time. They were completely in sync with each other. That made it even more fun because you're not just getting the audio now, you're getting the visual. And I would absolutely call that showmanship. Yes, I would. I absolutely would. Do they have to do the finger over with the bridge, capoing while the finger, other hand does all the tapping? Do they have to do that? No, they could have kept it under, but they did that for looks. They did that for show. They did that for fun. And they did that for the sake of putting on a great show. And look, gotta give it to them because not only did they do it, they did it well. So absolutely gotta give it to them. I love the fact that we saw Miho move over all the way from stage right to stage left, getting a chance to interact with some of the crowd over here. That was a good thing to see. I was glad to see both guitar players coming up to the front here, up the catwalk, where they belonged during that guitar solo. And as soon as the guitar solo is over, what do? They walk back, and they give the center back to Asami to let her be the front woman that she is. Great job. Great job. Let's finish this out, and we'll get to the review. I mean, it's up on short right. That's great. How they started. Nice. Really good. Ending how they start. I love it when bands do that. I love it when bands do that. I love it when bands end a song exactly how they start. That's great. Outstanding. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Love Bites with Signs of Deliverance. This was a request from Hugh Fernando, Chad the Dragon Lord, Red Niz, Asako Plume, James Green, Krauser, and Hamish Alexander. And this was actually Hamish Alexander's prioritized request for the month of November for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Hamish. I hope you enjoyed the show as well as everybody else who requested the song. Yeah, this is definitely where they shine brightest, is doing this kind of song. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that an 8.6. Yep, 8.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, I just recently did a reaction to another song from Love Bites not that long ago, called Dancing with the Devil. And I gotta be honest with you, the song was really good. It was, but I kind of felt like the song had absolutely no impact on me at all whatsoever. It was just like, it was one of those songs where it's kind of there. You know what I mean? This song had an impact on me. I was smiling. I could feel myself smiling at points through the entire thing. And if I'm smiling, that means I'm having a good time. It means I'm enjoying myself. It means I am thoroughly enraptured and involved in what I'm seeing, and I'm absolutely here for it. So that's a good sign. It's always a good sign. You see me smile. Yes, I yawned, and that's not because I was bored. It's because I'm tired. Okay, it's been one of those. I had a couple of nights where I have not been sleeping well, so I am tired, okay? But I was not bored, okay? So don't look at that yawn and go, oh, he's yawning because he's bored. No, I'm yawning because I'm sleep deprived, okay? So let's talk about the song. I thoroughly enjoyed the song from start to finish. I love the intro, and I love the fact that they ended the song. They had their finished the song exactly how they started, with that same unison syncopated line. Really, really cool. I love it when bands do that, so nice job. The bass playing on this, solid. Absolutely solid. Other than the intro and the outro, nothing all that impressive, if I'm being honest with you. And so, Mio had kind of a laid-back job on this song, and her job was very simple. Stay in the pocket and lock in with Haruna. And as always, she did a great job. Saw some good showmanship from her. I love the Steve Harris pose that she did coming up to the front, you know, put her foot up on a monitor and sticking the neck of the bass out there and playing it. Yeah, that was really cool. I was like, Steve Harris, there it is. Let's talk about her. Let's talk about Haruna real quick. I didn't really talk about Haruna at all during the course of the video. Solid drumming, man. Great double kick as always. Love the cymbal usage. Not overly using. Like I've given her this compliment so many times in the past, and I know I'm going to start sounding like a broken record, but I can't help it, guys. I hate it when drummers use cymbals way too much, and it's just cymbal, 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 cymbal. I'm really here more for the skins than I am for anything else. I mean, look, cymbal usage is nice, and I understand the importance of cymbals, but when you rely on them and you become a one-trick pony of cymbal usage, I'm sorry, I kind of lose respect for you as a drummer, and you lose credibility with me because it gets old very, very quickly with me. No, but she did a fine job. Some great fills, great work in there. Great way of keeping the feel going. Unfortunately, we didn't really have any playing around with feel as far as, switching to a halftime feel or a straight time feel or a double time feel. It stayed straight ahead the whole time. And the thing is, I know Haruna is very capable of playing with feel, so it's not that I don't think she can do it. I know she can do it. I just kind of wish we had an opportunity to kind of see that here. There were a couple of spots where I feel it could have switched to a halftime feel, and unfortunately we didn't get it. But, that's okay. It's still a really good job on her part. Asami's vocals on this, much better approach, especially in a live setting than what we saw in Dancing with the Devil. Not trying to be Christina Aguilera, instead being Asami and, performing great vibrato, and a little tiny bit overused on the vibrato, if I'm being honest, but that's kind of a calling card of hers, if I'm being honest with you. It's kind of one of the things that makes her vocals stand out. She loves using that vibrato, and it's obvious, and there are a few times that she does kind of overdo it a little bit, but like I said, it's kind of a signature of hers, kind of a calling card of hers. But even when she wasn't doing the vibrato, when she was just singing clean, flatlined, it sounded great. It sounded fantastic. So I got absolutely no issue with anything she did, and I loved the crowd interaction that she was doing. Constantly getting the crowd involved. If she felt like they weren't up to par, she made them get up to par. And I love that. I absolutely love that about her. She is a great front woman. She absolutely is a stage general. Last thing I want to talk about is guitar playing. Probably the highlight, again, of this. And listen, Midori and Miyako do a fantastic job of complimenting each other. They absolutely do. And from start to finish throughout the song, they did a great job of complimenting each other. But in particular, I want to talk about that guitar solo because there were two things. One, there was the technicality aspect. Yes, it was a very impressive sounding solo, and it sounded great. Melodically, it fit. It was pleasing to the ear. There was nothing done in that solo that sounded out of place, out of whack. Everything sounded like it belonged. But on top of that, from a visual standpoint, they were right in sync with each other. Every single time one of them moved, the other moved right with them. And, whether it was under, whether it was over, whether it was tapping, whether it was sweep picking, it didn't matter. They were always right together, every single movement in sync. And that tells me that they were playing clean together. Even in their approach, they were synchronized, which is even more impressive. So yeah, the guitar playing was absolutely the highlight for me, without question. Have I heard songs from Love Bites that I think are more impressive? Yes, I have. I can honestly say I have, but I will also say that there are songs from Love Bites that I've heard that have not been as impressive as this either. So this is definitely up there without question. And that's why I feel that 8.6 is a score that this song absolutely deserves, both from a songwriting standpoint, a playing aspect, and as well as a live performance standpoint as well. So yeah, the 8.6, I feel good with that score, and that is where we're going to stay. So 8.6, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.